This is Brian Johnson, a tech billionaire who sold his company to PayPal for hundreds of millions. He's trying to reverse aging to become a baby again. I noticed he was using these panels, red light therapy panels. I got curious and I figured out that other successful and rich YouTubers are using it as well. So to fake it until we make it, I'm gonna use red light therapy and see if it's good for my health and bank account. Day 1. The red light panel was bigger than I thought. The entire room went red when I turned it on. It comes with eye protection covers, but it was still really bright. There are 2 modes. One light is red light, which is red, and the other light is not visible to the eye. The difference is the wavelength. Apparently, the invisible one penetrates deeper into the skin.
Long wavelength light, like red light and near infrared light, has this amazing ability to penetrate through tissues, including your skin. And so if we were to shine red light or near infrared light onto your arm, it would pass through that top layer of skin. It might impact it a little bit, but it could penetrate deeper into your skin, not just to the skin layers, but maybe even down to the bone, maybe even down to the bone marrow.
And I'm gonna use both because I too want to turn into a baby. You notice instantly how warm the light is. It kind of feels like you're just walking outside in the sun. I did it for around 20 minutes and also specifically covered the left side of my body. And after that, I also used the red light belt also on only the left side of my body to see if there's any significant changes in that part. I worked out a bit to get my muscles sore, which is easily achievable with like 3 push-ups or half a pull-up. Obviously, there are no noticeable changes visually yet, except my beautiful body. For science, I scratched myself on my hand, left and right, and then I would only expose the left side to the red light. Day 2. Although this video is sponsored, I want to emphasize that I'm giving you my honest opinion about it. I approached Bestqool, the red light therapy brand, because I was genuinely interested in the product. Bestqool, very good. Jokes aside, I will give you my unhinged experience. Putting the panel on the floor was the easiest way to cover most of my body. The brightness is really putting a strain on my eyes, but apparently it also improves eye health. But without the protection, it felt more like a strain. But maybe I just need thicker eye protection for my eyes. So in the last days, I actually put another layer of eye protection on my eyes. But the rule is basically, if it hurts when you look into it, don't look into it. Kinda like when you're looking directly into a light bulb. Only idiots do that. Day 3. I'm sore on both sides from the few push-ups I did, and so far both sides feel the same. Red light supposedly helps if you have muscle or joint pain, and it also supports skin health and better sleep.
So you're probably asking, or at least you should be asking, how is it that shining red light on our skin can impact things like acne and wound healing, etc.? What happens is the top layers of the skin are basically burned off by a very low level of burn, and or the cells in the deeper layer start to churn out new cells which go and rescue the lesion, essentially clear out the lesion and replace that lesion with healthy skin cells. This does work in the context of wound healing, getting scars to disappear. It also works to remove certain patches of pigmentation.
So far, I can't confirm, but we'll see in the next few days. There are a lot more benefits that people claim red light does, so I will go through most of them within the next 10 days and see if anything significant changes. While I do think that we can trust Mr. Billionaire Man, I'm not sure if it really does help all of these things. I'm not saying it doesn't work. I'm saying these are bold claims that are needed to be proven yet. But I'm positive Mr. Huberman is a reliable source. Day 4. The soreness was starting to get better, left and right arm. I do feel like the left arm is a bit softer. Maybe it's the warmth that is coming from the red light that accelerates blood flow, or something else. I don't know, I'm not a doctor. Using the belt is pretty convenient as I can do important stuff while having a red light therapy. Day 6. I gotta admit, in the beginning I was doubtful of red light therapy. It felt to me like it's some kind of ripoff that they just try to make money with. But after getting used to it for a few days, I do feel like it's a great way to start the day, and sleeping felt more relaxed than usual. I don't know if it's placebo, but I feel like it does something to my brain. It kind of feels like when you're out in the sun at the beach and then go back to your hotel to lay down in your bed, like you get really tired from the warmth. What I like about it is it's non-invasive and really simple to use. If you have more space, you could even do it like Brian Johnson and build your own red light therapy construction where you can lie down. But this genius construction is enough for me. Day 8. Apparently red light increases alertness in shift workers, so it makes you more awake. If you're a nurse or a night guard or doing any kind of shift work, you might want to bring the belt with you if you need some extra wakey boost. And Mr. Huberman has something to say about that too.
So the studies I just described, once again, involve the use of red light early in the day, within 3 hours of waking, and are for the sake of improving neuronal function. Red light has also been shown to be beneficial late in the day and even in the middle of the night. And when I say middle of the night, I'm referring to studies that explored the use of red light for shift workers.
I noticed it shakes me up because when I close my eyes, it feels like I'm outside, as I said before. Apparently, when we are born, our body doesn't make new cells in our eyes. So all that we get from birth is all we can maintain. If we lose it, if we lose those cells, it's never coming back. Just listen to this.
We don't get any new cells after the time in which we are born. So the ability to keep our neurons healthy is extremely important for our visual system, extremely important for our hippocampus, an area of the brain involved in memory. And I should just mention that even if people don't get Alzheimer's, there's always going to be some degree of age-related dementia. Sadly, nobody is as cognitively sharp in the years before they die as they are 20 years before that. It's just never the case. We're all getting worse at thinking, feeling, perceiving, etc. The question is how quickly we are getting worse. So any mechanism by which we can preserve or reverse neuronal function turns out to be immensely beneficial.
Day 10. Huberman says that you're able to see better and think better. I think to prove that, I wouldn't need to do it for longer than 2 weeks. What I can confirm though is that having a red light therapy as part of my morning routine actually makes me feel better. It's really some kind of sun boost you don't get when you wake up and are behind closed walls without any light. If you think about it, humans used to live outside and got so much light every day. And now, at least me, I'm inside closed walls almost the entire day, like a rat. Actually, rats get more outside time than me. So the red light device kind of takes care of that. Probably not that efficient, but it's kind of a good addition to going on a walk, or if you're too lazy to go outside. Day 15. So it has been 2 weeks and my small cuts are almost gone. I'm kind of like a self-healing vampire, but in slow motion. You can still see some small dark spots. It feels like that side that I treated with red light therapy is a bit smaller, closer to my skin color. I don't know if it's coincidence or not, but I guess I would have to do the experiment a few times to completely confirm that red light therapy actually makes wounds heal faster. But it does look like the wound from the side that I didn't use red light therapy on is a bit bigger and like just more present than the other. But for now, I'd say I'm pretty impressed by that tiny result. That's kind of how it feels to me. I don't know if that's chemically correct. For the sore muscles that I treated with the red light belt, I'm not sure if it's placebo, but my left part of the body felt softer and more relaxed. Maybe it does increase blood circulation, who knows? But for now it felt good. If you get to test it, let me know in the comments. I actually want to know if anybody else has tried it.